Mm-mm. Hello, everybody. Good evening, good afternoon, depending where you are. It's your girl Tyra Jacqueline. How's everybody doing? I don't have my co-star with me. I'll have her back tomorrow though. But y'all know what I'm doing. I'm coming with this sauce. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Okay, I'm back. All right. So y'all know as usual, guys. I'm gonna bring y'all some hot fire, some info, um, to help your finances, however you want to pronounce it. I'm here to help y'all. Y'all know that, okay? So, let's talk a little bit about credit. Y'all know, like how I say, I got the credit sauce because I'm saucy, and I'm gonna give y'all some of this sauce, okay? So, let's talk a little bit about how to either establish your credit or restore your credit scores. We're going to talk about 6 things that you can do to help you do that, okay? Number one, let's start with a secured card. Secured cards are excellent ways to increase your credit scores. Now, you may want to start with the bank that you already are at. For example, if you got PNC, Bank of America, whoever, Wells Fargo, you may want to start with them because you already have a relationship with them. Now, as long as you have a positive relationship with them, you should be good. So start with your bank. But the only thing about that is your bank could either turn you down or require a whole lot of money down. So because with a secured card, you need to put down a security deposit. That's why it's called a secured card. Um, yeah, I hear some people say, "Oh no, you need money for a credit card. Oh, that's a scam." No, sweetheart. It's not a scam because with secured cards, you have to put down security deposit. You coming over? Okay. Okay. You have to start with a security deposit, just like moving into an apartment. Why? Because you have established bad credit already. So unfortunately, when you have bad credit, that means you have a history of not paying your bills and not paying them on time. So because of that, now you have to give us a security deposit. Okay, so that's a good way to explain a secure credit card. Now, most secure credit cards are going to require you to put down at least $200 to $300. Other times, depending on what's on your credit report and how low your credit scores are, sometimes they may require you more, or they can deny you. Period. They can do that too. So, in the event that they want you to put down a little bit more than what you can afford, or you do get denied, there are secure cards out here that has no minimum deposit as well. So, or you can get one that they don't care about your credit history, but you'll still be required to put down a $200 to $300 deposit. But there are ones out here that don't care about your credit history at all. You can start establishing or reestablishing with them. If you like more information, let me know, and I will get that info to you. So as you know, so guys, if you are watching me live, throw a one in the chat. If you are watching me on a replay, throw a two in the chat. Do me a favor. If you learn something, please, please, please show me some type of love. Fire. I like fire emojis because just like my hair, blonde, orange and red, fire, fire, fire all day. But anyway, that's one way to help you start reestablishing your credit. Another one, a second way is actually a credit building savers loan. So how that works is you will pick how much you want to actually put into this savings account. It could be $300, $500, $1,000, depending on the company. Now, what they do is they will report those small payments because it could be as low as $25, $35, $48, something like that. They will report those small payments that you are making monthly to the three credit bureaus. Now, how does that sound? Establishing credit or reestablishing your credit slash restoring your credit for as low as $35 a month. Like, That's great, right? So there are companies that would do that. I could definitely connect you with those as well. Now, what the things I am discussing are called trade lines, and that those are the things that you want to use to help build up your credit score. So credit building savings loans, like if you know about Self, Kickoff, Credit Strong, all those type of things will help you build your credit, and they work very, very well. Just to let you know, another thing you can do is become an authorized user on like a on someone you know's credit card, already established credit card. So what you want to look for in this type of thing, as an authorized user, is someone that has long history with that particular credit card and credit card company, good high credit score, and also they have to pay their credit cards on time, because their history becomes your history. So it's very good for the person who has, 5, 10, 15 years with this credit card, or and they make their payments on time, and their credit score is like close to 700. That's the person you would want to become an authorized user on their account. Okay, don't get the person with bad credit. Don't do that. Don't get the person with the credit card that don't pay on time. Do not do that. And it doesn't matter how high their credit limit actually is. You just want to make sure this person keeps their limit low in comparison to the balance low in comparison to the actual credit limit. So you don't want nobody that's doing 50% and stuff like that. No, you want somebody who's going to keep their stuff way under 30%. The people say 30%, but for the best use, you want under 10%. Okay. Another way to add your increase your credit scores is actually use your rental history. Okay, you can actually add your rent to your credit report to increase your credit scores. A lot of people don't know that. And let me tell you how great this service actually is when it comes to rental reporting. Because number one, it's going to help increase your credit scores, because it's going to add that positive payment history to your credit report. Okay, and that's the biggest chunk of your credit report. That's 35%. So it's going to add those years of positive payment history. um Also, how it affects your credit report positively, it will also add the years in, however many years you rented. um Certain companies go back only a certain amount of years. Other companies will go back as far as however long you've been renting. So that's 15% right there, is the length of the actual credit history. So if you've been renting for 8 years and you paid your rent on time for the last 2 years, that's 50% of your credit score. So 35% for your timely payment history, and then 15% for the length of years, because that is 15% of your credit score, how long you've had that particular account. So if you are a renter, that can do wonders for your credit score. I've seen it happen. Okay, people do get significant boosts, and let me tell you, most of those rental reporting companies only report to 2 credit bureaus. But guess what? I got the connection on all 3. So if you want to report your rent to all 3 credit bureaus, let me know, so I can help you report to all 3 and not just 2. All right? Because if you're looking to purchase a home, when a mortgage person actually, um, when a mortgage person pulls your credit, and they're going to approve you for a mortgage, they're going to pull all 3 credit scores. They throwing out the top score, the highest score, and they throw out the low score. They're going to take the middle score. So you want all 3 of your scores to be as high as they can, right? Okay. So then, let me see. We just talked about a few ways here. Another way you can actually increase your credit score is actually become a cosigner. Now, I actually kind of don't like this option, but I am mentioning it because it can help somebody, as long as the person that you are signing with is responsible. But here's the thing: if they need a cosigner, most of the time it's because they've been irresponsible. Some people they can go, but you can go in on with somebody. Let me see, mortgages, car purchasing cars, even with credit cards. You can go on as co-signers, but we need everybody to be responsible because whatever that is now your account. Okay. Some people say to me like, hey, like, yeah, well, I signed as a co-signer, but it's not, it's not my car. But technically, according to the promissory note, the loan or whatever from the actual bank, yes, it is your it is your account. So guys, if you're learning something, please show me some love. Also, if you need assistance with your credit repair and credit restoration, um you can text me at 844-243-4901. You can also inbox me, you can comment under the video. Okay. So then another way you can actually increase your credit scores without going into debt, but you will need money for it, of course. Remember, anything that's a service, you need money for it. So without going to debt, is there are credit building debit accounts. Okay. Yes. So technically, it's like a checking or a savings account that reports to the credit bureaus. So if you would like information on that, please inbox me or text me at 844-243-4901 for more information on a credit building. So I'll get you that info, and so you can read up on it. And if it suits your needs, then you can go ahead and sign up for it, and getting started with new credit today. So so the multiple ways to actually increase your credit scores is secured cards, the credit building savings loans, getting a co-signer, becoming an authorized user, reporting your rent, and a credit building debit account. So those are 6 ways you can actually increase your credit scores. Now, some of y'all, this is what I need y'all to understand. If you are in the credit repairing process, those 6 things I just mentioned need to happen simultaneously. Credit repair by itself does not increase your credit scores. That's number 1. And another thing I want to give y'all, credit repair, no amount of credit repair or however many trade lines you have or anything like that. Hold on. The law coming. Hold on. All right. All right. So it's okay. All right. So credit repair or the amount of trade lines will never outdo or outwork being irresponsible. So building your credit and maintaining it as good credit scores is a discipline and it's a responsibility. Let me explain further. I don't care how many negative items you get off your credit report. I don't care how many trade lines you have. But if you keep your credit cards high, that's high utilization, your credit score will stay low. If you pay your bills late, that will keep your credit scores low. Matter of fact, this is every 30 days, guys. If you overspend, okay, if you have too much debt that you can't pay, none of those things will outdo to be live. Yes, here we go. So you have to be responsible and you must have trade lines. And those things I named, those are all trade lines, and there are more trade lines that you can look into. But those are the most efficient, those are very efficient and cost efficient as well. So as stated, if you need any assistance, please text me at that number, 844-243-4901. You can inbox me, you can comment under the video. Guys, I'm here to help. And I'm here to get the information to you. So I will talk to you guys later. Y'all enjoy your evening. Be safe out here. Have a good night.